This is my backyard. Just been mowed. That's where my daughter plays on the swings. I had to put a slide up so I could mow the lawn. The old 95 Magna. And my old sun-faded 02 Ford. The sun's hot enough to fade the paint on the bonnet and on the roof. This is my shed. I keep my lawnmower and some weightlifting equipment. I got screen printing equipment as well. So I wanted to start a business making t-shirts. I keep my tools in here as well for working on the car. Subwoofers there from before I was a dad. Some of the old stuff that we've not needed out for a while, and my wife's going through that, trying to find some of the stuff that we need at the moment. I haven't seen much green grass in the videos you put up, Sergey. I thought I might show off my freshly mowed green grass. At the front here, the front path. You can see, here's the road. There's a car going past now, you'll see. Path, and then my bedroom window. So we're pretty much right on the road where we live. This is a pretty typical Australian neighbourhood in the suburbs. The side of the house, I need to do a bit more gardening. You can see here 2 of our 3 bins. You get 3 bins here in this area. The red one's for general waste. The green one over there in the yard is for grass and tree clippings and things like that come from the garden. And there's also another yellow bin which we keep inside the veranda, and that's used for recycling. So that's something a little bit different here than over there, and I guess probably America and Canada as well. The bird bath there. And that was the shed I was showing you before in the background. I've got a dash cam for Christmas, and I'm going to try and set that up and maybe do some video driving around Newcastle. Show a bit of where I live, a bit more of where I live. Hopefully you like it. We go for a drive down to the servo and get some fuel, go down the shops, get a few things, show off a bit more of our neighbourhood. neighbour needs to mow his grass. Over on the right there is the school where my daughter goes. She's in there at the moment. We're having a peaceful day without her. I'm not talking our head off. It is today. What have we got? $1.41.4. We've got the fuel. I'm going to head up to a place called Glendale where we do a bit of our shopping. Might be a little bit strange to see people driving on the left hand side of the road. That's very normal here. I understand now, Sergey, what you were talking about in the beginning, and you didn't really know what to make a video about. But hopefully what I do video turns out okay. Pickup, getting rid of all their rubbish. Twice a year in this area you get to ring up the council and ask them to come and pick up a pile of rubbish for free. The rest of the time you've got to pay at the rubbish tip. This old Ford's not too noisy for the video. I noticed today it's making a lot more rattles and bumps than normal, just because I'm doing a video. slack. I've got my lovely wife. Subaru car dealership over there on the left. I think that's also a Mazda dealership. When we get up around the corner, we'll be at the shopping area in Glendale. They've got a McDonald's and what we call here Burger King is Hungry Jack's. Because when Burger King first came to Australia, there was already a business by the name of Burger King. And the man who owned that took Burger King to court for the rights of the name, and he won the court case. So Burger King had to call all of their restaurants in Australia Hungry Jack's. Take you around and show you the shops that are in this area. When we moved here from the country, we thought this was fantastic because there's more shops in just this little area than there was in the whole town where we lived. Post office. I had a look at the pricing of sending parcels to Russia, and it turns out to send a satchel that would take, I think, up to 2 kilos will cost 120 Australian dollars. So there might be some delay on that package. not too many people around today because of being Monday. Usually when you come here on a weekend it's absolutely packed and there's people everywhere. It's Coles, which is one of Australia's supermarkets. Jewelers, a Big Choice liquor superstore, which is obviously a liquor superstores where you go and buy all your alcohol. I think you said you're not a drinker yourself, so I'm sure you wouldn't be going in there. People eating pies. Taxi rank where people catch the taxis from, and behind that is Woolworths, which is another supermarket chain here in Australia. More banks. It's a good shop in there to get a kebab. I've got a friend that works in there. He's also studying to be a doctor. And there's Aldi's. I think in one of your videos I mentioned that the supermarket you were in looked very much like Aldi's here in Australia. And then over on the right there we've got Hungry Jack's that I was talking about. Burger King in America and I think the rest of the world. And up in front we've got KFC. More banks, stuff everywhere. And now we're coming up to Harris Farm, which is where we like to get fruit and vegetables because it's better quality than what you would get at the supermarkets. I'm going to try and get some video from inside. Hopefully nobody asks me not to. So there's something cool. You get free fruit for the kids when you bring them in. Lots of yablaki. Canned foods. Yaitza. Peaches. All the prices are up the top. Citrus. We're looking for tomatoes, which are just over here on the left, on the right I mean. Gourmet tomatoes for $7.99 per kilo. sure how this is going to turn out, because I've never done videoing inside a market like this before. I've never really made videos like this at all, so it's all brand new to me. All the prices up there, obviously in Australian dollars. Yeah, hopefully you find that interesting. So I was getting a few funny looks from some people inside the fruit market because of the video I was taking. And I got a little bit nervous, so I decided to stop recording.